So we started our foraging session in an ancient woodland tucked away in the New Forest. We were amazed at how beautiful this place really is. We found such an abundance of mushrooms, including these rosy bonnets which were everywhere. We couldn't have picked a better day for it. The sun was definitely on our side. I love finding colourful mushrooms, especially ones like these. These are amethyst deceivers, which are a good edible species, and you can find lots and lots of them covering the forest floor. This was another really cool find. These are called the burgundy drop bonnets, or bleeding bonnets, and if you slice the cap, they actually bleed, which is mad. Ooh. We found this cool chunky fella, which I think is a scaly wood mushroom, but I'm not too sure, so we left it on the floor. Here we are stocking up on some more amethyst deceivers. These are good ones to bulk out your dishes. We loved how much fallen wood there was, because it made it easy to find cool little fungi like these. This cool little fella was found under oak and ticked most of the boxes for a chestnut bolete, but I couldn't get a 100% ID on it unfortunately, so it had to stay behind.
I think this might be an oak bolete maybe.
Oh, nice. I love finding mushrooms like the shaggy scaly cap. They're beautiful, but inedible unfortunately. Here we are geeking out at this decaying tree. It was host to so many different fungi and lichen and moss. So cool. Pete was explaining how these ancient drainage ditches are loaded with mushrooms, and here we are, a red cracked bolete right on the ditch. We followed it for a bit and found some more, along with some type of agaricus. But with the red cracked boletes, make sure you discard the pores, because if you chuck them in a frying pan, they're just going to go all slimy and muck up the texture. This old beech tree was loaded with porcelain fungus, which is another good edible mushroom. Wood blew it. These blushes are delicious, but being in the Amanita family, you've really got to be careful and do your research, because you can confuse them with some really deadly mushrooms. And that concludes our session. All in all, we had a beautiful day with some beautiful people.